Hey, have you ever heard of a mockup before? Okay, I'm going to show you how to use a mockup in Canva today to really help your content stand out, grab your ideal client's attention. So go grab your favorite drink and let's get into it. What the fuck is a mockup? Have you ever seen those posts on Insta where a set of brows is in like an iPhone or some sort of layout that just looks super cool? Kind of like this. Okay, so that's what's referred to as a mock-up, or at least that's what they call it on Canva. And the cool thing is they have a bunch of pre-made ones for you to really just like drag and drop your content into. And one of the main keys to attracting your dream unicorn ideal clients is to stand out. We're actually going to get deep into this in the next video, but in order to stand out, we need to capture the attention. We need to, as a they, whoever they are, stop the scroll. Now, I'm not saying posting your work as it is dead or that you can't just share before and afters, but why not up-level it with a mock-up? Share something different and eye-catching to literally catch your ideal client's attention. So let's get into Canva and let me show you how it's done.
Let's play around with using different types of mockups that you can find in Canva and even creating your own. So let's create a piece of content. So what I'm going to do here, I want to create like an Instagram story. I feel like that's a great way to capture your client's attention in stories using a mockup. So the easiest way is Instagram has featured templates that you can use for stories, but for all types of different content. So they have a lot of cool different ones, and the great thing about these is they're templates. So it's showing you them with photos, like stock images that they have, but you can replace those stock images with your own photos. So photos of you, photos of your work, whatever it is that you want to showcase. So I don't love this whole branding here, but I deleted that photo that was in this phone here. So now you can see that it's like a portrait background. So all you have to do is drag in a photo of whatever it is you want to share. So I'm going to share a photo of my work. I had this on my home screen or like my desktop. So I dragged it in, and then as long as you drag it right onto that little portrait type mock-up section, it goes right in and resizes to fit that setup. So this mock-up's a phone, so to fit a cell phone, let's say. So I wanted to use this mock-up as an example, but I don't like any of this branding or any of the like colors or anything, so I'm going to change it all. I think it'd be really cool actually if we change this up and just make a book now button on the screen. So let's center that phone a little bit, and then if we go into elements, we can find ourselves a button. So let's click elements, type in button, and then from here, let's see what they got for us. Cool. They got a black looking button. Oh, actually it comes out white, but white works perfectly. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And then we can drag down that book. Now you can change the font, you can change the color, but now this stands out more than just posting a photo of your work. It's a little more eye-catching. Let's make another story and try out a different template. So this one's really cool. It looks like it's almost like you're taking the photo. So just click on it, use customize template, and then from here what you're going to want to do is you're going to keep all of that like cool setting, like the actual photo type thing, but you're going to want to delete their actual stock image, right? You want to replace it with whatever it is you want to showcase. So I already uploaded that photo of my brows, so they're in upload. So I'm just going to drag it in and then fit it to the screen. I want it to be like in that right centered area. Perfect. And then from here you want to send it backwards because it's come on top of all of that cool phone layout type thing. So we want to send it to the back, and then you can make it like a little transparent if you wanted to change what it looks like, give it a little edgy vibe, or you can go and add a filter to it. So the filter on that stock image was black and white, so you could black and white the photo. That would look really cool. Obviously it's not like the best way to showcase your work because we want to see the color, and adding filter affects that, but it does look pretty damn eye-catching. And then from there, all of your content on your page could be actually showcasing your work. Just a really cool way to make your content pop and attract your clients' eyes. Another way to create a mock-up would be to, let's still make a story again. So basically go to elements, and then you're going to scroll down to mockups, or you can type in mockups so that it comes up quicker. So you have like the frames, you have photos, and then you have actual mock-ups. So you have different versions of what you can use here. So some of these are really cool because they're basically stock images, but you can use them with your own work. So let's use this one here. You can see that it's like a stock image, and then you're gonna pull whatever photo it is you want to share. So in this case, I'm gonna use that photo of my brow work, and I'm gonna pull it into that portrait section, but the back stock image is gonna stay the same, which looks really cool. It looks like somebody holding a tablet looking at a photo of my client's brows. From here, you can customize it however you want. You can put a filter on it. You can change the transparency. You can do whatever you want to make it look on brand for you, but this is a cool way to use a stock image while still using your actual own photos as well. This is also where you can find those simple phone images. Like in that first example, it was a template that was already created for us. But if you just want to use a super simple phone background without using that template, this is where you're going to find it. And then once again, drag in that photo of your work or whatever it is you want to showcase. And then when it loads, you can adjust, add to the screen, do whatever you want to do, but your photo is in like that phone. And finally, let me show you how to make a mock-up using content that you've already created. So this is a photo I have. So it's me kind of like facing a wall with my hand up touching like brow tap stickers. So let's say instead of those brow tap stickers, instead of that wall, I want to put up a photo of my brow work. So I'm going to do a background eraser. And this is on the paid Canva account. I believe if you have the free Canva account, you get 3 background erasers per day. But if you don't have the paid Canva account, this is not an ad, but it is so worth the money. Anyway, so we erase the background, and then I'm going to pull in that photo of my brows, and we'll just adjust it to fit the screen best. And then of course we want to move the position so it's blocking the image that I want in front. So we're going to go position and then layers, then we're going to send it to the back. And one more thing with the background remover, I forgot to remove the stickers because that wasn't part of the background, so it didn't remove it for me. So you can go back into background remover, and this is a really cool feature. You can actually like physically erase parts of it, so if it doesn't take off everything that you want it to, you can go and do it yourself. Obviously, like right here with the fingers, I gotta get kind of detailed, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So there it is without the stickers, and now you can see it's kind of, it needs to be adjusted. So let's move it all around a little bit so that we can see the brows, and then also have me kind of like reaching out towards them, which I think actually looks super cool. So if you have a piece of content that looks like this is another cool way to not just post a plain pictures of your work. It's a cool way to grab your client's attention. And then the last way I'm going to show you is to use your own mock-up. So I had some photos, like branding photos taken, and I basically had a photo over my shoulder, let's find it in my uploads here, of me holding my phone. So we're going to use that photo. Here it is. So we're going to use this photo, and we're going to put the photo of my work onto the screen of the phone. So how we're going to do this, like it's not actually a mock-up in that sense where you can just drag it in like the Canva mock-ups where it's super easy, but we're going to bring it in, and then we're going to adjust the size and make it fit and make it look like I'm holding a photo of my work on my phone and looking at it. So all we need to do here is bring in that photo that we want to put on the phone. So mine's a photo of my brows, and just adjust the size so that it looks like it's sitting on the screen of our phone. So make it skinnier, make it longer, make it shorter. You can pull it all in so it fits in one, like it moves in one size dimension change. And then I'm just struggling to see it here. So let's make the screen just a little bit bigger so it's easier to see. There we go. See? So it doesn't quite fit the phone yet. So let's keep adjusting, and you can also use this to rotate it so that it lines up like perfectly, right? So let's make it a little bit smaller again until it fits exactly how we want it to. And then the best way to make it really look like it's part of it is to hit this little arc, and then it basically rounds the corners. So you can round the corners of any image, but this is a really cool way to use it. Round the corners of the image so it looks like it's part of your phone, and there, now it looks like you are looking at a photo of your work. A great way to catch your client's attention.
That's it. One more way to use Canva to make your content stand out more, to attract more eyes on your content, attract more content, and really just stand out from the crowd. Try this feature. I would love to know how you use it in your content. If you like it, if you don't, please hit like and subscribe on this video. I make Canva videos probably a couple times a month, but I make new videos once a week. I will see you then. Cheers.